Please note, this video was made with one of my very first comics, so please be kind. The artwork is a bit scratchy, but I do love it. Hello, my lovely students, and today I'm going to explain to you what exactly is an epithet. Epitheton. An epithet is, technically speaking, an adjectival cluster, a group of adjectives, used to add detail to a character, just like we describe the features of a character to build a picture of them. It means to add. It's formulaic, short and easy to remember, which makes it perfect for oral poetry. It creates visual imagery or adds character, helping the audience to visualize what the poet is saying. Oral poetry, such as Homer's epics, was composed in meter, dactylic hexameter to be exact. A dactyl is a finger, and that represents the type of metrical foot that's being used here. Long, short, short, just like your finger. Hexameter means there are 6 of these feet in a line. Long, short, short, 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 long, short, short. So an epithet might fit in like this. Long, short, short, long, short, short, swift-footed, long, short, short, 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 long, ox-eyed, long, short, short, long, short, short. And so epithets are useful in filling out the beats, the lines of poetry, the metrical feet. Epithets, therefore, are oral and descriptive techniques to add detail and background. There are different types of epithet that we commonly see. There's the epitheton ornans, which is actually a Latin term. And this is when the epithet is just decorative, so it wouldn't actually matter if it was omitted. There's the epitheton necessarium, another Latin term. This is where the epithet is necessary to help distinguish between certain similarly named people. And there's the patronymic. This is when the paternal parent is used as a reference, although this is also called antonomasia, when the son of is used instead of a character's name. Examples of epithets. White-armed. This one is often used for female characters, mostly goddesses, and it often means that they're upper class because they stay indoors and do work there instead of going outdoors and getting a tan. Great-hearted, that means brave, your courage is found in your heart. Resourceful, that's one of Odysseus's, means clever and imaginative. Ox-eyed, another feminine beauty one. This means they have long eyelashes and possibly dark-lined eyes, which also gives us a bit of an idea of the kind of makeup fashion they might have had. Swift running, that's fast, Achilles has that one. Silver-footed, Achilles' mother Thetis has this one. This means fast, but it also seems to mean supernatural, as silver-footed tends to be used for gods and goddesses rather than mortals. Stalwart, this is Ajax's one. He stands firm. Godlike, this one gets used a lot. For a lot of heroes, one of their attributes is often just that they are godlike, meaning that they are taller, more beautiful, stronger than other mortals. Basically, they are like a god. That's Paris all over, really, isn't it? Gods often have lots of epithets because in order to invoke the god in a prayer for the exact thing you want them for, you have to use their very specific epithet so that they know what it is you're expecting of them. This is a list of Athene's epithets, which I've cribbed from theoi.com and hellenicgods.org. My favourite ones of hers are Ergane, the worker, meaning sort of admin of the arts of every kind. She is, of course, goddess of crafts. I also rather like Aritos, ineffable or unspoken. You just don't question Athene. There's also Gorgophonos, slayer of the Gorgon. Of course, she didn't get her hands dirty actually killing Medusa. She got Perseus to do that for her, but she did give him a lot of help. There's also Ormasteria, she who urges you forward, which I like to think is Athene when I don't want to do my marking and she's going to make me do it anyway. And then, of course, there's Pallas. This is one of her most famous epithets, and it's often given her when she's about to go into warfare or help you do so. Some people think it's the name of a childhood friend that she accidentally killed because she was so strong, but otherwise it's thought to mean shaking, because when Zagreus, the previous Dionysus, is killed and taken apart by the gods, she carries his still palpitating heart, from which the second Dionysus is made. Nice! So hopefully that's been a rather useful and brief introduction to an epithet, what it's for, how it's used, and what we can get out of it. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another useful classics video. Have a lovely day.